Hello everybody, welcome to Scallywag's Plunder. I am Ryan. You can call me whatever you want. Today, I'm excited, doing some sand casting. Never done it before. I'm going to try it today, and as you probably saw in the title, I'm going to be making some spoons. It's a weird spoon. A dude from work gave it to me, he's a buddy of mine. It's not aluminum, it's stronger than aluminum, so it's some sort of alloy. Hopefully you can tell me, or I could just Google it. But I'm going to be making some blanks, some extras, you know. I gotta give it back to him. I've had it for like a year. I'm gonna give this back to him, plus another one. That'll be aluminum. It'll be a little bit nicer. This isn't very straight. You can tell it's handmade. Interesting placement of the spoon to the handle. I've never seen that. He's from Afghanistan. He said this is pretty common back home, so it's kind of cool. I want to make some for myself too. So I'll give him one and this back, and I'll have one for myself, which I can make more. Right, and as I'll get better at it, but I'm hoping today this goes well, because I only have 2 of these thingies, and I'm going to be testing out some Petrobond sand, bought off Amazon. I think I need to kind of roll it a little bit better, but it'll be okay for now. And then I made some green sand, and again, not an expert at this. I've never even done it, but I've been watching videos, and this is typically how it would go. You know, you'd have a bottom and a top, hope and a drag, and then you kind of pour from there. Then I'd see some guys that do top and a bottom, and they would cut their own vent holes and pour holes in the top, like the guy YouTube channel, something from nothing, making something from nothing. Anyways, I'm not gonna do that because I don't think it's gonna work on something that's so thin, right? It's gonna be tough. So I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna put a layer, pat it down. Then put a light layer on top, put a little bit inside of here, pack it down, place it, kind of put some more on, and I'll show you in a minute. But I'm just going to cheat. I'm just going to do an open mold. I don't know how it's going to work. Someone better than me could do it, but I can't. So I'm just going to do it this way. I'm just going to cheat. Anyways, enough talking. Wait, I'm not done talking. The guy who gave me that spoon gave me this. It's like an aluminum angle. 2 inch by 2 inch, something like that. And I'm going to use that. It's going to be a little bit clean, hopefully, you know. Sometimes I use BX. It's not very clean. The aluminum turns out like crap. So I'm going to use that, plus maybe a little bit of borax to clean it up. Oh boy, I'm tired from talking. Okay, I got to do this. Got to get it done. Got to get it done. Alright, I'll be back. Alright, let's get started. Don't know if this is a good idea, but I'm going to do it anyways. Doubt this is going to work. That's enough of that. Let's see if this works. Uh-oh. Okay. Just do that. Boom. Now, still don't know what I'm doing, but just gonna, like I said, I'm just gonna kind of cheat. I hope this works. That was so boring. Okay. This is exciting though. Please, please work. Oh, I think this is gonna work. Okay, alright. Okay. That was rough, but I think this green sand will go a little quicker. So, let's get to it. Let's go. Whew. Okay, so the game plan is I'm going to try and use the smaller mold, or crucible, number 6 I think. I'm going to pour it like right here, kind of hope it moves around here, and then I'm going to drag it along to the end and hopefully finish there. And hopefully it'll go all good. That's the game plan for that. Let's start. got a aluminum loaf, bread loaf. It's really thin, but it didn't turn out too bad. Then I got a couple ingots here. Coins aren't that great. I think the mold is just, I think it's dead, to be honest, for this guy. This one seems pretty good, but I just can't get it to fill out. This one will always be a problem, but it turned out decent. No focus, fine. And then the coin for the skull, the teeth is broken, but it turned out not bad. Now for the spoons. Aha. This sand turned out great, to be honest. You can see some discoloration there, so I'm gonna have to scrape that out. And you know, the top layer is really dry, so as you can see, it's a pretty good digging tool. As you can see, the bottom layer there is pretty wet, so I'm just gonna kind of scrape away that gross stuff there and throw it out, and then all the dry stuff I'll put into a little smaller container or something like that until I can reuse it, and then the wet stuff I'll put back into the big container. But for this, as you probably saw, I was on fire, so that's kind of whack. Don't really like this oil-based sand too much, but you know, it didn't turn out too bad. They both seem to be the same in terms of porosity, like little holes in the material there. But that's okay. If I grind down a little bit, I can get away with it. And so I'm just gonna have to throw that out completely. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to reuse this stuff. I'm gonna have to like beat it up again and mash it and loosen it up, so that's not gonna be fun. But yeah, I'm gonna get to fixing those two right quick. Yeah, I like this. I like this sand much more. Homemade. And this, I'll just save. See, it's really dry. So I'll just save that. Maybe I'll add a little clay in the future, and then re-water it, remix it. Boom, I can reuse it. Now for the Petrobond sand, which I think I might be throwing out. Kinda handy. Stinks. Oh, I forgot to mention, when it was burning, it stinks so bad. Oh boy, I don't like this. This was only aluminum. Imagine something hotter, like copper or brass. Yeah, this was no good. I don't like this one. That's pretty cool. Whoa. What the heck? Look at that. Weird. Stuff is weird. Anyways. It's actually kind of a little too stinky. So, here's the original. Here is the one I'm almost complete. It is almost down there. See, I just got a little bit more takeaway there. The spoon's pretty much done. Just gotta sand that down, make it nice. Just gotta sand this area down, make that nice. And see, I kept this area fat. It's actually kind of nice. Nice little bit to hold on to. So there you go. I'll put the two beside each other. See the difference there? Right, so it turned out pretty good. There's some holes, you can see the pitting there. There's some pitting. And the more I sanded, and it was a painstaking process. Here's a little piece of sandpaper. So take it in my hand like this. And here's the old one. Or the, I'm not done this one. And I'll take it like this, and I'll just do this. Yep. For
hours and hours and hours. Until I finally got it down to decent shape, because I took the Dremel. Okay, you see all the holes in the sand? I'll take the Dremel and I go with the Dremel, and then it would make these holes and divots and ruts. So that wasn't working, and I wasn't making a very good finish. So I decided to do it the old-fashioned hard way, the hardest way possible. That's the way I like to do things, and just do it like that. And it actually turned out really well. Some good old-fashioned elbow grease really go a long way. So anyways, I'm going to finish this off. I'll do that off camera. I'll put a stamp in it, number 1, and then maybe my initials or something like that. You know, your artist leave a symbol. And then I'll give these 2 back to my buddy at work. He can have his handmade spoon. And then this one I'm going to do on my own time in the background, because this took way too long. I did this video 3 weeks ago. So last time I talked to you was 3 weeks ago for me. For you, 10 seconds. I still haven't done anything about this, but this is easy, actually. In comparison to the spoon, this is easily the toughest project I have ever done. Plus, I've been out of town and working way too much, so I haven't really been able to do it. But this one, I'm going to do on my own time. Plus, I'm a little concerned as it's a really thin here, so I might blow a hole through it, but I could still use it as a mold in the future. So this one's for me. I'm not in a rush to finish that one. This one's the rush, the one that's in a rush. I want to give this back to my friend so I can move on to my projects, because it's literally holding everything up. This place is getting out of control. I'll be back in black. A little bit AC/DC for you. And let's get this video over with. Holy. Hello everybody, I am back with a brand new wrap. I am all done the spoon. Got it down to 600 grit, and kind of gave up after 600 because I noticed some pitting and some holes, and the further I tried to chase it, the more it came out to the surface. So I kind of figured, you know what, it's my first one. I didn't put enough borax in it or something, but there's a lot of impurities in there. And it's mostly on the bottom, which technically, when I was pouring it, it would be whatever was touching the sand. But anyways, this was the Petrobond sand, the ugly ones. That was the green sand. So also maybe some gases, I'm not sure. But first one, not really too worried about it. 600 grit, a little bit of flitz, kind of made it look nice. I'll try and get you some close-up shots to show you the pitting. There you go. You can kind of see the pitting. Yep. And the further I tried to chase it, the worse it got. And even inside the little bowl here, maybe you can kind of see that. A little bit of a comparison here. The old finish of that. I don't know what metal this is, like I said, aluminum mixed with something. I would love to figure out the composition so I can copy it. This one's got some weird bumps and grooves, you know. Kind of a hammered finish. And this one's more smooth.
What? What? What do you mean? What are you doing? Ow! Good boy. Ben, go find Otis. Come on. I'm trying to do something here. I'm trying to do something, buddy. Where's your brother? Go find your brother. Go find Otis. Go get Otis. Go get him, Ben. Go get him. There she is, folks. Some new Viking saddlebags. Very nice. They're a little small. They're very small, to be honest. But it's better than carrying a backpack all the time. Or at least I could free up space in my bag. Got clothes in there. Got my registration, insurance. Got a water bottle. Could throw some other things in there. And new seat. Mustang. It's a lot wider, a lot more comfy, and it doesn't hurt the old crotch area. Got a backrest on it, so really excited about this. Now I can go on longer trips. I did put the old exhaust back on. Two reasons. I don't have a fuel controller, and I want to get an air filter. So I don't want to damage the motor if it does do any damage. But I want to get a new air box, a fuel controller, and then I'll put the old exhaust back on. But for now, this is good. I'm really enjoying it. In the future, I'm going to get some sort of windscreen or fairing. And I'm thinking about getting an engine bar with a couple pegs here to make it a little more comfortable in the longer rides. But that's it. I'm going to take her for a ride and I'll let you guys go.